Good morning and welcome to another vlog. We're not on Exmoor this morning, we're back at Halford. I haven't seen the deer up here for a long time because I've been over with Exmoor and doing all that. So I've just come back, remember the roots, remember where it all started, remember what you first chased. And I chased a deer for a year and a half before I got my first ever shot. And I love these guys up here, they're seldom seen. They don't like humans, so to see them in the woods, it's spectacular. Hoping they've had babies. So yeah, I'm looking for that magical shot this morning. I did an astro shoot Friday night. Not entirely sure how it worked out. Haven't edited it yet. But I did a tiny little vlog for it. I'll put that up now. I hope you enjoy that, if it's any good. If it's not, and you cut to a deer picture, and it was crap and it didn't work out. Right, I'm gonna go quiet and I'll speak to you in a bit. Hey, good evening. Welcome back to Dunkery Beacon. So tonight, forecast clear, Milky Way's up about midnight to the early hours. It's quite a yomp up here. I got everything with me. I got a chair, I got coffee, I got snacks. I'm good to go all night. I'm up here for the sunset. I'm about an hour before sunset. I want to get everything set up. I want to get my compositions right. I want to get my focus right. Switch everything to manual so nothing changes, and then we're set up for the Milky Way shot. I want to try and get a panoramic of the Milky Way, see if we can get that arch. I expect there'll be a little bit of light pollution up here. I got some villages over there and stuff. Hopefully not too much, but we'll play it by ear. The reason I'm up here is it's more local than the south coast. I haven't got time to get there tonight. I'm off the back of a week of nights, so right, leave me to it. Get set up, get focused. Okay, quick video before it gets dark. Hopefully it's not too windy. I'll go and get some shelter in a minute. We're all set up. I've got the Canon all set up here. When I switch that on, that will do a time lapse of the stars coming up. I've got the Sony behind me. It's all set up, ready to shoot the Milky Way. I'm not going to turn around because it's just way too windy. Fucking freezing. Got about 3 or 4 hours to go yet. Little bit about settings. I'm going to move somewhere. So I've got the cameras set up now. I got them focused. So very shortly, let's get out of this bloody wind. Jesus. Very shortly, I shall switch them to manual focus, and then not touch them again. I've got all the remote shutters set up, so I haven't got to actually touch the camera. I've done a little bit of hyper focusing rather than focus to infinity. I've got Dunkery Beacon mound in the foreground. Yeah, I'm all set up, good to go. We'll be looking at about, I don't know, the 500 rule is a bit crap. A lot of people say it doesn't work anymore, but on the Photo Pills app, I figured mine out to be about a 10-11 second exposure. So I'll be looking at about 1000 ISO and above, f4, 15-second exposures. See if we can get the Milky Way with that. I'll increase from there. But the good thing is it's still light. We're all set up. So I've not got to try and focus in the dark. Or, everything's set. We're all good. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. I got a chair. Got a camping chair. I'm gonna sit down and continue to freeze my tits off. That's about it. So that's 4 or 5 hours I've spent up there tonight. I don't think it just wasn't to be for some strange reason. It was supposed to be a clear night. There was a lot of cloud. I've done a load of star trails, a load of time lapses, so hopefully they'll come out okay. Though the Milky Way was there, was supposed to be there, it just wasn't prominent. I don't think I've picked it up until I get home and process these. I don't know. Was it a wasted journey? I bloody well hope not. But we'll see. We'll process them and we'll see what happens. I'm going to add this to a Sunday video, so hopefully I've already introduced it all. But let's hope it works out. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll put those shots up now. Cheers. Hey, so I've just caught some as I came around the corner down there. There's some over in the field over there. I can't see any babies though. I'm just going to sit on this bench for 20 minutes and have a coffee. It is a stunning morning. The sun's rising. You can see all over the Wales. Absolutely beautiful. Just some setting ideas. If you ever do go out and sort of look for deer, it's very difficult because, like here, you are in the woods, so you need the aperture open. You want a higher ISO. Yet I've sat here looking over fields, and I've just brought that ISO back down, as I've done with the F number. So the first deer picture I put up was F5, ISO 1000, and it looks good. But the ones I've just shot over in the field here is ISO 400, F11, because they are pretty far away. And your shutter speed, it's down to you. I'm doing 1/160th at the moment because I want to capture their movement, because you get these few seconds where you'll spot the deer will stand still, you'll stand still, and you'll get them not moving. But when they move, they move. They generally don't hang around too long when they've seen you. It's the beauty about Halford, they're protected up here, so no people can come up here and hunt them, which is a good thing. Well, it doesn't stop people. But let me show you my new setup. It's just something I'm trying. So here's the camera, and I've got the GoPro in the hot shoe. It is a GoPro 10. Wow, blown out there. It's a GoPro 10. It's very good so far. Still blown out. It's on the hot shoe, and the second you sort of know something's coming or you see something's coming, just press the record button on top. It will turn it on. It will start recording for you. It's a good bit of kit. It's also got voice recognition, so you can talk to it and tell it to record, which is even better. Other than that, I'm going to take this view in for the next few minutes and have a cup of coffee. So quite a bit of luck this morning. No babies, but I'll keep looking. A few tips for shooting deer. Get your settings right. So if you're going into a forest, get that aperture open, get the ISO up. And likewise, if you're going back out into the open, get it back down and get your ISO back down. Don't be caught out. It's so easy to follow deer and forget about your settings. So they'll move through woodland, they'll move through open fields, and they'll do it very quickly. So don't forget that. It's nothing worse than thinking you've got that super shot and you look at it and it's all blown out or it's completely underexposed. And don't forget, if you are following them, I just followed them all through the wood, and where they sort of settle for the day. They've seen you before you've seen them, and they've heard you. So sometimes I find it pays not to move. If you've seen them, don't move. Let them. There's some behind me over the hill. I won't be able to get up in time. Where was I? If they've seen you, let them move. If you stay still, they might just move off and ignore you. I found that down there. I sort of got into my position for a shot, and then they see you, and if you stay still, they'll move on. It's just a learning curve really, but get those settings right, because there is really nothing worse than getting in that forest and getting your images underexposed or blown out. Right, so that's back at the car. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, chuck us a like, and drop a comment. Don't forget what I said about your settings. Be prepared. Generally speaking, the deer have seen you way before you've seen them. So be prepared, be ready. Even the littlest things. If you're using a zoom lens, make sure the zoom's unlocked. The last thing you want to be doing is faffing around, and know your camera, know where the buttons are. The Sony, it's all customizable. You can put the buttons where you want, but the aperture is at the back, the shutter's at the front. It's all, it's all finger friendly. Excuse the pun. I hope you enjoyed the astro video from earlier. I don't know if it was any good. Hopefully it was. Otherwise I'm gonna look pretty stupid if I don't put it up. I went out for the Milky Way, but I couldn't make it out. I couldn't see it. I don't know if it was light pollution, but Dunkery's got some smashing images of the Milky Way, but I don't know. I did something wrong. Hopefully I got some decent star trails. I did a couple of time-lapse movies with the Canon, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I'll put the rest of the deer pictures up now, and stay safe. See you soon.